Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel TC YouTuber. So how you guys are doing? I am good, and today also we will be doing the explanation part of the K-drama The Heirs of episode 5. So we will continue where we stopped last time. Okay, so let's start. So we can see that Kim Tan was just moving around after meeting Cha Sang here and there with Mr. Yoon and also Cha Sang, and then when he reached home, he first went to his father's room to inform that he is home, and then a suspicious thing happened that a bodyguard was there and they were all staring at Kim Tan as if something important was going on. So Kim Tan told that okay, I will leave, you all can continue what you were doing. And then we got to know a very surprising thing that Kim Tan's father keeps people bodyguards to check on his two sons, that what they are doing secretly hiding. So that bodyguard gave the father pictures about what Kim Tan and Kim Won was doing and the girls they were meeting. So basically the father knew everything, that what Kim Tan and Cha Sang are doing, what Kim Won and the girl we saw, which is his girlfriend, were doing. So all of these things were already known by his father, and he was like, I am ashamed in front of you what both of my sons are having so bad choices. And he was like that. So in here we got to know that he is not a very good person or a very cunning kind of person who knows everything. So we got to know this point from this scene here. And after that we can see Cha Sang was resting while she was studying because she was tired. As we all know that she works multiple shifts along with her studies. So yeah, she was tired, and then her mother came and mother arranged the books and all the things that were there, and make her comfortable, make her daughter comfortable. And then she found one sheet where it was written about the future planning of the students, like what they will study, what they will major in, which college they will study. And Cha Sang only wrote none, 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 because there was no dreams of her, because she knew that her mother or she could not earn that much that she can go to college. So her mother was very upset at this time. And then Kim Tan in the morning was just moving around in his neighborhood, and suddenly Myun-soo, which we have already seen, sees Kim Tan, and he was like, Kim Tan, you're here? And he comes out of the car, and Kim Tan was acting like, do I know you? Did I bully you? He was like, what? You are saying you don't remember me? And then Kim Tan was like, no, I remember you. And he looked at the name tag of Myun-soo and say, I remember you, Myun-soo. So here it's a confusing thing that whether Kim Tan really remembered his name or he just saw the name tag. So that's a tricky thing here. So you guys let me know what was the real thing. What do you think about it? So after that, Myun-soo and Kim Tan was like just talking here and there, and suddenly Myun-soo remembered that he needs to go to school and he is running late. So he was like, okay, I will go to school now. And after he went, Cha Sang also came out from the house because she also has to go to the school she goes. And there both of them meets, and Kim Tan was very shocked to see her at this time. So he hid it, and it was very funny because how he will hide there, right? And Cha Sang was also surprised, and she told him that, oh, what you're doing here? And he was like very smartly acting, oh, you live here, okay, I got to know now that you live here. And she was confused and also afraid because the CCTVs were there. So she dragged him down to the street and told him that there are CCTVs, so we cannot talk here. And also the second son goes out at this moment only, and he was like, the second son who is very handsome. And she was very confused at his words. But we understand that, right? So after that, Cha Sang asked him that you told me that you will call me but you didn't. And he was like, oh, you were waiting for my call and all those things. And then he was like, you wanted to treat me a meal, right? And she was like, yes, I have to treat you, that's why I said about the call and all of that thing. And then all saying all these things, she again, as we know, that she ignores also and she does not also. So because she is like a pure person who does not know how to ignore people directly and has some soft corner for him as well, so it's the thing like that. And after that she went to her school. Now coming to Jaegukguk High School, we can see that Myun Soo just runs to Buna and he says her that, guys listen, Kim Tan is here. And Buna acted like she was very shocked and she was that kind of reaction, and he captured that in his camera because he does that only, captures photos of people. So when she did that, Yoon-chan asked her that what happened, and she was like, no, nothing. You know Kim Tan? No. And we know, guys, right, that her reaction is this because she was ex of Kim Tan and she feels ashamed about it to express it to Yoon-chan, who is her current boyfriend. So that's why she acted like this. And then she directly goes to Rochelle and asks her that, why didn't you tell me about Kim Tan and all of that thing, and also why did you mention about Kim Tan to my boyfriend right now, as she did in California. And Rachel was again also shocked because she only doesn't know that Kim Tan is here, even though she is the fiance of Kim Tan. But she didn't act like that. She acted like, yeah, what if I know that he's here? Why do I need to tell you? She kept her cool and attitude at that point also. And then after Buna left, she directly called him, but he didn't pick up. And again when she came to her locker, Cho Young Do was standing there asking Rachel the same question, that is Kim Tan back in Korea? And she was like, why everyone is asking me about that, it's so annoying. And he told that, oh, judging by your expression it seems that you also don't know. And he was insulting her kind of. And at that point only she had a phone call from Kim Tan, and Kim Tan directly told in a short form that, you wanted to know that I'm in Korea or not? Yes, I'm in Korea, so I will hang up now. And he hanged up right away. And she told Choi Do that yes, he's back in Korea. Do you have any message, because I will meet him? And he was like, I don't have any message, just ask how his mother is doing. So you know, guys, what he's meaning. And after that scene shifts to Kim Tan's father's room, where Chain Sang's mother was cleaning up or serving him food. And then Kim Tan's mother comes in and she was like, they were talking, and she was afraid that what they are talking, if what if her secrets comes out. So she sat there also and also talked. And Kim Tan's father asked Chan Sang's mother that, how much time have you served here? And she said that, yeah, 3 years. And he was like, it's very difficult to be here with this kind of woman, I understand. So I think I want to give you some help. And he said that, how is your daughter, what is her age, what how she is in studies. And her mother told she is in class 11, and also she is one of the top 5 student in her school, so she is good in studies. And then the father said that, yeah, it's she has so much difficulties in her life, but still she manages to study so well. So I think she needs to go to a better school, and I want to offer her this opportunity that she can go to Jaeguk High School. So it was a very surprising thing for the mother, and she stood up immediately and thanked the father. And Mrs. Han was surprised at this, and she was like, what is going on? And then Chain Sang also gets to know about this at her school, because her mother went to the school and brought the transfer letter. And Chain Sang was like, what, I'm going to Jaeguk High School? And when she comes to home, she asks her mother, what is happening? My teacher told me this. And her mother was like, yes, the chairman, who is Kim Tan's father, wants to give this opportunity to you. And what is the problem? I know we cannot afford you to go to college, so this is a very good opportunity you can have, because it will reflect in your resume and all the other things. And she was like, are you serious? Do you know even the cost of the uniform there? We cannot even afford the uniform, and you are thinking I will study there? And no, I will not do it. Her mother just hits her at the back and says that why you do not want this opportunity, it's such a golden opportunity, why don't you understand? You can say some lies to the children that your father went bankrupt and other stuff, so that's why this position is there right now. Do not say all the true things and all the stuff. And while they were discussing, another maid comes into their room and says that the chairman is calling Cha Sang at his room. And then she nervously went to the chairman and then said, and he told her that, as you know, I want to give you this opportunity because of your hardworking skills and also your mother. And she also told the chairman that I don't think I deserve this state. And he was like, don't judge so quickly. Do you know how many students uh, crave for this opportunity and you are getting it for free? Why don't you should respect this thing and all of that stuff, he says. And he also mentions that there are also abroad things going on where you can study for free, so better future is also there when you study here. And she was thinking at that moment and she did not say anything, and then she left. After that, Shin shifts to Choyongdo at his home, where we can see his dog, where he was playing with his dog. And then his maid comes and says that you have to go to the next meeting now. And he was like, I only don't know what I have to do. And he checks and he understands that he have to go to again that boring family dinner with Rochelle and his mother and her mother. And then another bodyguard comes and he says that you have to go by car, it's an order. And he was like, you see my dog, he bites very nicely when I save him. And the bodyguard just runs away. And then with his motorcycle he went to the location. And then there we can see Rachel and her mother. Rachel and Choyingdo already exhausted, no interest at all at their faces, we can see. And Rachel's mother says that you have a dog, right? I have seen it in the home. And he was like, you went to my house? And she said, yes, I saw it and I brought a present for you. And she gave it to Choyingdo, and Choyingdo checked and it was a belt, a beautiful belt for the dog, a collar belt. And she said that it's a present. And he was like, I brought the dog from the money that I got from other women. And Rachel's mother asked, women, what women? And he said that, you see, my father has many relations with other women, so he want to keep this a secret. So when I got to know about this, the women very lovingly gave me money. So with that money I brought that dog. And it was a very insulting thing, to say. And he was like, the dog bites very nicely when I says the thing, I don't like a person, he does the job very nicely. And at that point we can understand what he was referring to. And when Choyngdo's father arrived, Rachel's mother said that Choyngdo has some other work to attend, so he can leave now. And we get know, right, what all the situation is making up here. So he leaves, and also Rachel follows him, and she says that I will also go with you, and I need to buy some uniform because I'm growing. And he was like, okay, then hop on. And they went together to buy the uniform for Rachel. And then we can see Cha Sang went to the uniform store to ask about how much money it cost, or does they offer second hand clothes and other stuff. And there was no second hand clothes, it was just new fresh clothes. And it was very expensive, as the lady there told Cha Sang. And after knowing all the information, she just walked out. And then Rachel also came because she needs to buy the uniform. And Rachel was shocked to see Cha Sang again. And then they came, and Cha Sang also this time not afraid, just stood. And Rachel was like, you're not running away from me. And Cha Sang was like, there is no reason to run. And here only we end the episode 5 middle part till here, and the last part will come in the next video. And what do you think will happen now? Rachel and Cha Sang together, and Choyungdo meets Eun-sang properly this time, because Choi-do is also present there, right? So we will see what happens in this episode in the next video. Till then, let me know how do you like my videos and what do you think about this series. Till then, I'll meet you next time. Bye guys.